and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren, and if you've never seen my face before and you'd like to subscribe to my channel, make sure to subscribe right down below. So, in today's video, we're going to be spilling the tea on freshman year. This is coffee, but we're still going to be spilling the tea. So, let's just get right into the video. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Evelyn _ about freshman year, advice, topics you want me to talk about. I'm not trying to be Emma Chamberlain before the comments start coming in, because I can see them now. So the first question is, do seniors and upperclassmen really hate the grades below them? So in my experience, it kind of depends what kind of person you are. Like, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like seniors and juniors, like upperclassmen, really don't hate the freshmen. They just hate certain freshmen, like freshmen that are just like the definition of freshmen and just like really annoying and like, you know what I'm talking about. My group of friends and stuff like hung out with older, I mean not me, but like people I'm friends with, like hung out with a lot of older kids, like seniors and juniors and sophomores and stuff. And I just feel like they didn't really hate us, but if you're like super annoying and like, I don't know, they might hate you. But like, I feel like it's not like stereotypical like in the movies. I put so much cinnamon in this. What made you make the choice to do online school? So I have a whole entire video on that. So I don't really want to get too much into that because this is more like freshman advice. So if you want to see that, I'll try to put it in the corner up there. So there was a few questions on dating seniors. In my opinion, I think it's a little out there for a freshman to date a senior, just because there's like when you're an adult, 4 years age difference isn't that much, but when you're a kid, 4 years age difference is like a lot. Like freshman and senior is like seniors are going off to college and freshmen just started high school. Like, I don't know, people have different opinions on this, but my opinion is it's just a little out there. Like, if you're in love, then go for it, but like, how to deal with lots of homework. Okay, the best advice I can give for dealing with a lot of homework is to do it in school. That's what I would do. Whenever the teacher would pass out like worksheets and stuff, I would get them done as fast as possible so that I could do my homework, and I would have most of my homework done by the time I actually like got home. I keep changing positions, sorry if you're like really annoyed with that. So just try to get as much of your homework done in class as you can. Like, don't just be goofing off in class. Like, do your homework if you have extra time. And also, if you have any study hall periods or like free periods or something like that, do your homework, because you're gonna think yourself once you're home and you have free time to like go to the gym or watch Netflix or whatever you want to do. You're gonna think yourself once your homework is done. Also, I find I'm a lot more motivated to do my homework when I'm in school than I am when I'm like home and there's a million other things to do, because when you're in school, you can't just be like sitting there on your phone unless you have like a really chill teacher. I don't know. But if you're like if you're writing stuff down, they're gonna be like, oh, they're working on their worksheet, but like you're really just doing your homework. So that's my advice. But if you do have lots of homework at home, if you don't have the time to do it in school, I know that it can be hard to just sit down and do your homework, but really, I'm like really self-motivated. So like, I don't know, but just set a timer for like 30 minutes and just tell yourself in that 30 minutes you're gonna get as much homework done as you can, because once you just sit down and start working on it, you're gonna be good to go. Next question, did you have or go to your locker in between classes? I never once went to my locker, like ever. Like, they gave me the number and I like kind of found the general area where it was, but I never even opened it, unless you're in like the band or something and you need to like store your instrument. Or I know some people kept like snacks in their locker, but like nobody really uses their locker for books and stuff. I never used my locker. I just carried around everything with me because I didn't have that much stuff. So depending on how your school is, like if everybody uses their locker and it's just like convenient for you, then go for it. But like, I just don't like lockers. But we do suggest to freshmen, hi from the Dominican Republic, hi from the United States. That's pretty much what this whole video is, so I'm giving you like a lot of advice. But one piece of advice is to just really be yourself, because you'll really find out who your true friends are and like who you're actually gonna stick around and hang out with. So just like be yourself, because if you're trying to fake it to be with like a different group of people, then that's just not gonna end up well for you. Is best agenda for school. So the agenda I used last year is the Lilly Pulitzer agenda, and I love that so much because, I don't know, it has like stickers, it has a travel section, it has notes, the address book. Like, I just love how the Lilly Pulitzer agendas look. But I did recently get a personal planner. I have a whole video coming out on that. My personal planner I love so much. If you guys want to check out personalplanner.com, I will have a coupon code for you. I will try to put it in the description if I have it by the time this video is up. But personal planner, you can like customize your planner to exactly what you need for school. That, again, I'm gonna get way more into that in the actual video that I'm doing with them. But personal planner I feel like is a really good planner for school because you can customize it to exactly what you need for like your studying habits and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend checking out personalplanner.com. Next question is how to be more confident. Okay, I don't even know how to answer this because like I'm not the most confident. I know it seems like maybe in my videos I am, but like in real life I'm definitely not. Honestly, the best advice I can think of is like fake it till you make it. If you watch Sarah's Day, she always says act confident and no one will question you. Even if you're not confident, just pretend to be, because then people will think you're confident and you'll have that energy and just like act like, don't act cocky or anything, but just be comfortable in your own skin and just put that energy out there, and then people will think that you're really confident, and eventually fake it till you make it, you're actually start being more confident. When did you get your first boyfriend / have you ever had a boyfriend? I can't believe I'm talking about this on the internet. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, anyways, okay, so I technically had a boyfriend in middle school. It was like 2 months and it was based around like a dare, so it really wasn't that. But I'm not gonna lie and say like I never had a boyfriend, because like I technically did, but it wasn't really dating. So like I'm gonna go with no / yes. I've never had like a real boyfriend, so you know, if I want one though, so yeah. How to not get lost on the first day. Honestly, I thought I was gonna get really lost. I did get lost once. If you watched my Get Ready With Me for the First Day of School, I talked about that. If there's a map of your school online, try to print it out and just like kind of look at your classes and see like which ones are closest to each other. I wouldn't be walking around your school with like a map in front of you, because that just screams like I'm a freshman. But if you can just kind of see where your classes are before you go. Also, at my school there was like a flight day where freshmen could like go and walk their classes and meet their teachers and stuff, so you kind of know where your classes are before you even like get to the first day of school. Do you think grades are most important freshman year or later on? Definitely later on. Honestly, I don't think freshman year grades really count that much at all, unless you're taking like an AP class in freshman year, which I don't know anybody taking an AP freshman year. I did take a pre-AP class, and that counts. Like if you're taking a language, you have to pass to get your like language requirement. But honestly, I wouldn't stress too much about grades freshman year, because when they really count is like junior year. I mean, obviously colleges are gonna look at your grades for freshman year, but they're only looking at your final grade. Like all of your grades from all 4 quarters put together. Obviously grades are important and you should try to keep up your grades, because obviously that's going to give you a better GPA in the end, but just don't stress too much about it. How to make more friends and be more outgoing. In my classes, even if I wasn't trying to make friends, and even if I was like kind of shy, if I was like sitting next to somebody, we would just kind of end up talking eventually, even if it was like, hey, can you kind of borrow your pen, or like, do you understand this problem? And then you just kind of end up talking the whole year. Like I had a few friends like in my science class, in my technical theater class, because I didn't know anybody in those classes, but we just kind of ended up talking and like becoming friends just through the class. So even if you think you're the kind of person that like wouldn't make new friends in a class, you kind of end up just doing it anyways. So I would just say talk to people in your classes, even if it's just about like random problems, and then you'll kind of end up talking throughout the year. How do you manage school with after school sports / activities? So I didn't do a sport this year, but I did go to the gym like every single day after school for like 1 to 2 hours. So that was definitely my sport. Like I said before, I made sure that I got all of my homework done either in my study hall period or during my actual class. And that helped me so much because I would have plenty of time once I got home to go to the gym and stuff. I would say, like I've touched on this before, but make sure that you're just staying motivated once you get home. And if your sport is like right when you get home, then go to your sport and come home and start your homework right away, because then you'll just get it out of the way and you won't just be lounging around for an hour on your phone and realize, oh crap, like I have to finish all my homework. I'm taking a high school class next year and I'm really nervous I'm going to fail. I'm assuming you're in 8th grade or middle school and you're taking a high school class, because if you were in high school, you would be taking all high school classes. But I took 2 high school classes in middle school. I mean in 8th grade, my last year of middle school, I took French 2 and Algebra 1. Honestly, Algebra 1 I did like not the best in. I just didn't understand it, and it was okay because in your actual high school years, you kind of make all of that up. I think you'll be okay. Just really work hard at it. If you need to see a tutor, go to a tutor. I worked really hard with my dad on algebra last year. Alright, so that is all of my freshman advice. The reason I didn't want to just come on and give advice, I wanted to answer questions, is because I don't know, like I feel like I wouldn't know what you guys want to know. Like I would never thought of like the locker thing or like dating seniors, stuff like that. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, anybody going into high school or even just back to school advice in general. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you learned something from it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel right down below. Yeah, make sure to follow all of my social medias. I will have them on the screen right here. And also, if you liked this kind of relaxed, chill type of video, let me know, because I can do more like Q&As like this if you like this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video.